Hey guys, Fast from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
and today we got a brand newie. I think just landed the last week or two. Nice brown box, you know, love those brown boxes. Because I can send it to you or give it to you, you can walk down the street without alarming everyone. That's what I like about it. It's private in a world of, oh my god, it's a gun! So, the Wells G36c. C? Whatever. C, B, 1, 2, 3. But,
Carbine.
yeah. You do get a little bit of instruction manual, and it's actually all in English. And it tells you with the Support and Stop and Think campaign, and it tells you about.
It's actually got the website for weapons licensing, which is cool.
Yeah. All right.
So nice
That's all
work
wrong,
for that.
but anyway, yeah, very cool, very nice. It's the wrong one, but all right. Anyway, so G36 now. It's been a while. I mean, Wells came out with the first G36. What?
Clear ones.
4 years ago or something like that. Very exciting times. Around the same time as the Gen 8. It was like, wow, revolutionized
Alloy barrel.
the whole entire gel ball industry. So 4 years later, what have we got? Well, it's a full black G36, but I don't know, the other one had.
Yep.
The other one had semi, yeah. So it is a V3 box, yeah, which is unlike most boxes in most.
It's like your AKs.
Yeah, it's like AK. Doesn't say much. So a V3 basically is a slightly longer front gearbox than a V2. Yeah, doesn't make it any better or worse. It's just slight different shape. But all in all, I've got to say it is very plain. So black, no much decal in other than basically your stop, semi full auto.
It's sleek.
It is sleek.
It's a stealth bomber. Stealth bomber doesn't have decals on it.
Stealth bomber. This
It's
guy.
beautiful.
Knock it off. we want decal, man. We want to see all this fancy schmancy stuff on it. I want to know what it is. Who's it made by? Who's it made by?
Heckler and Koch.
Exactly. Do I have anything to
HK.
tell me? No, I want some HK stickers on there.
You don't need it because
Yes,
it's not an M4.
Yeah,
So you know what it is just from
yeah,
looking
but
at
I
it.
want fancy schmancy. Anyway, and that it is solid. It is a nice solid blaster that's not going to rattle around if you're running, which I do like. Grip, yeah, it's smooth, nothing exciting about it. The lines around here a bit,
Mold lines a little bit meh.
yeah, mold lines are a bit rough, but other than that, folding stock, folds nice.
You can fit into a gym bag pretty well. I remember when the old ones came out, going to the Gorilla, I always have it in a gym bag.
Yeah, they're very. You can make it nice and small. Access to your spring is quite easy. So change the spring. If you're not happy with your FPS, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Spring's easy
upgrades.
done. Now I'm told, I can't tell you 100%. It doesn't look. I'm told it's a metal gearbox. I don't know. What do you reckon? Hard to tell. I'm not going to say yay or nay. I'm going to say it could be, but I'm not going to advise that it is. All right. So somebody that opens one up, please let me know. I was told it's a metal gearbox. Now, if it is a metal gearbox, very cool. Metal gears, metal gearbox.
Alloy barrel.
Alloy barrel. Is that reverse thread? Oh, that doesn't come off. I don't want to force it. because I've got to sell it to one
Break
of
it
you
on
guys.
camera.
Anyway, so charging handle,
Ambidextrous?
ambidextrous, looks cool, does
No.
nothing. All right, so don't worry about that. You
But
got-
if you're a lefty shooter, it's cool just to have that. An M4 is always going to be more for a right-handed shooter. At least this way, you've got ambidextrous.
That's right. You got ambidextrous handle
Safety
that
as well.
does nothing. And mag release. What I do like with these mag release is, well, you could kind of call it ambidextrous
Yeah, it is.
because it's in the middle.
Ambidextrous fire select as well.
Ambidextrous fire select. So I do like that. Like, you know, if you're a lefty or a right, you could go any way. You know, it's kind of got that option of switching it and being able to shoot from any way, shape or form. So like I said, full nylon build, very solid. Battery, I think it's the same way as the old one was. So underneath, bang. So it's got mini Tamiya plug. So majority of the airsoft stuff will have that. You can fit a decent sized battery in there, but it looks
Well, it's like the same with most airsoft. Well, airsoft won't have mag prime, so this doesn't have mag prime for that.
yeah. Nice rail on top, so you can stick some optics, a few more rails on the sides,
Tech
or
box.
pec box and whatever else.
One thing I did notice, which I thought was really good, I gave this a belting on an 11 volt before. With the old one, you couldn't because it was a mechanical mag. So this actually has a motor in it, so you can run your 11.1, not just a 7. So
Yeah.
otherwise, my Riley and Lucas, my boys have it at their house, and they can only run it on a 7 volt
Yeah, so
in the backyard. So at least that one I can shoot them at with an 11.
belt some hardcore tunes with the 11 volt batteries. I don't know.
There's
What else?
not much. Well, the thing with the M4 is they're common because you can upgrade them and customize them a lot. This, because it was made with a polymer body designed in the early 90s, I think it hit, this is in 97, in the German military. You can't pimp them out and customize and go, oh, I want a different front end, I want this and that. They're a little bit more set and forget.
That's right.
I still reckon they're cool for that. So a little bit less customizable aesthetically outside than with an M4.
I mean, I you know, to be honest, I think these are great even for a lot of guys that just want something that's going to be
I reckon
very solid.
rental blasters, that'd be awesome. Just because
Rental
it's a very
blasters.
solid, solid body.
Especially, we used to sell a lot for kids. G36s were a great blaster to sell for kids because they could fold the handle. If they were small, they could run
grip as
around,
well.
you know. And then if they're a little bit older and they wanted something that was solid, because if they went,
Grows with
throw these around a bit, and these things just didn't break. They were a good all-round blaster. So, I mean, I remember the early G36. I loved that blaster. It was awesome. So, I mean, now we're a bit more spoiled for
Choice.
choice and blasts and all that. So we're a bit more, you know, a bit more snobbish when it comes to certain blasters. But all in all, you know, it's a G36. Yeah, it don't have all the decal and the fancy stuff, but I guess
Buy a
if it does the
Sharpie.
job, it does the job.
Stop your whinge and buy a Sharpie.
That's right. Buy a
I'll
Sharpie.
buy one of these and I'll get my MP7 as well. So my HK haul, I've got all my HKs. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
man. So, but anyway, let's go and
Send some.
send some gels down the firing range and see how it performs.
I'm hanging to shoot.
Hey guys, so back at our range here with the Wells G36, G3006, G36c, so on and so on. Cool little blaster, solid. Chucked the Black Label 11.1 battery in it with the mini Tamiya plug. And yeah, one thing I didn't point out before are the mags. You know, the mags, the G36 mags come with the connectors, so you can actually attach more mags and kind of have a whole row
Lego
of
them
them.
out.
Very plain, very ABS plastic, so not the greatest mags, I've got to say. But the little door sort of opens that way, so I do like that. Very easy to feel. So get your speed loader, fill it up. Very easy to close. So very easy to open and close, which some of these top opening mags, I really got to get the nail in there. Feels like I'm going to break my nail.
At least you don't have to worry about pulling wires out from solder connections.
No wires and that on the little door, so it's really good. Single is pretty good. Now, I'm going to go for full auto, then I'm going to whack it in the chrono a bit, but single is one of those accuracy is actually not too bad. Hitting the center target constantly. I'd be at about 8 meters, so it's not massive distance, but you know, that's not bad. So let's see what the old Chronos has to say. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. So it's a little bit kind of everywhere. I'm gonna go for some average on those numbers. I'm gonna say around the 2. It says 236. Average was that 15. 209 was the minimum. Max was 265.
I was averaging about 250 before.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go because we've got a lot of like high 40s, mid 40, 33, 40. I'm gonna go with maybe a 240. Really, that's kind of 240.
Great spring access though, so you can always mod them and play with them a little bit.
Chuck a stronger spring in there if you're not happy. Like, it'll be easy to upgrade. Having metal gears, I reckon chuck an M100 in that and you'll find that you definitely pump a bit better. Could be the O-ring as well. Might need a better O-ring, but definitely an upgraded spring in there is going to be quite easy. So try that first, see how that runs. But 240, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, some guys might say, you know, that's it. Look, some of these fields that are only shooting they're only allowed to shoot 300. That's still a pretty good blaster. Out of the box, I know, like I said, we got too much good stuff these days, so we all want all our blasters to be shooting 270 to 300. It's not going to always happen, but solid,
futuristic looking.
It's not an M4, so for those guys that want a decent blast, that's not an M4. Wells G36, yeah, solid. Feels it's comfy, and if you're looking for something different for your kid or for yourself, go for it. Awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that helps. And yeah, any comments? You found something that I don't know? Leave a comment below. Give us a like and follow us next time. Be sure to remember the Stop and Think campaign. When you're carrying them, you go in the fields, bag it up at home, locked in the bag. I'll see you guys next time with some more goodies. Thanks for watching. Take care.